Fight me!
Let's get ready to rumble! Welcome everybody for the very first episode of Sabotage the DM's Total Party Knockout. Yes. And welcome to, this is going to be the game show, or the show. I've got it a game show. Why not? Hey, it's a game show. Should we call it a game show? Yeah, should we call it a game show?
You need a sparkly
I think I'd feel better about that.
Yeah, I feel better. It's a game show. You can win a boat.
Get prizes.
Yeah. Boat or death.
A microwave.
That's pretty much what it is. But it's the game show in which we will be putting some of this fantastic team together of 4 level 20 characters as they take on a legendary, terrifying creature. And this week, they will be taking on the Demogorgon. So we'll see how that goes. We've managed to kind of put these guys together with a magic item, a legendary item, that they are also in mystery to each other about. None of them know exactly what it is. As we also put together through the map that has been drawn for us by the wonderful Benjamin Randal, which I'm so happy with, and I can't wait for you guys to see it as well, because it's absolutely awesome. But I think it's going to be really fun. We're going to see if there will be death.
Guaranteed.
Death guaranteed.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to see those thumbs in the chat, you know. And I want you, and I really want you guys to be, everybody, to be our Colosseum sort of fans, and sort of see what kind of death that we're really interested in here. It's all about death, and more death. But we've got a wonderful array of players, as you can see around us. Yes. So I thought it'd be really cool if we kind of like go around and say hi to you, and maybe get a little bit of a rundown of like a small, I know I keep saying death, sorry guys, a small kind of rundown about your characters. And maybe we'll see a little bit more of them. Obviously, we will see a little bit more of them a little bit later on.
The insides.
Probably a little bit.
Just a little bit.
all over the arena.
Exactly. As you probably guys can tell from on the chat, we are all as nervous as the last piece of bacon in the fridge for this one. It feels a little bit like, ooh, what's going to happen? But I thought I'd quickly go to someone that I think we've had all of you on the stream at some point. Yes, we have had all of you on the stream at some point. So I think we'll start with the old pirate cruise. Coming over from God, I can't remember what he called it now, because he kept changing the name. Emperor of the Seas.
Emperor of the Waves/Seas.
Waves.
Wavy seas.
And John Keepers during our 7 days of sabotage. So let's go over to Ferg. How are you doing, Fergus?
Oh, good, very good. Really nervous.
Yeah.
Just been doing lots of like last minute spell changes and going like, I probably won't need that. Maybe I will need it. Oh God. So now I've got no idea what I've got. So it'll be a surprise. You're like, oh yeah, no, I don't have that spell. Okay, we're all gonna die.
We're all gonna die. Death. So what character have you brought to the table today?
I'm playing Nordlaw Moonfellow, who is a Circle of the Moon druid. he is the first character I ever played, actually, with John Cooper and Ro. And just thought he'd never get to level 20, so here's his opportunity. So, yeah, he's just over 1,000 years old. He's the secret love child of the wood elf god of nature and the elf goddess of the moon. And he was put onto the mortal plane to kind of to make sure balance reigns in nature. And yeah, once he's fulfilled it, this is the last kind of challenge. Once this Demogorgon's been slain, hopefully he'll be able to like go beyond the divine gate and join his family again. So yeah.
Perfect. There's a lot of love for the druids on the chat at the moment.
Oh, really?
A lot of love for the druids.
Yeah, druids are the best.
I also going to say that Ben Randy is the artist of our map and has just arrived in the chat. So I want to say massive. Mwah.
Hey.
Oh, man.
Big love, Benj Randy.
We won't spill too much blood on it. Promise.
we won't ruin it. But yeah, loads and loads of love
We'll
for
put everything back as we found it. Sorry.
absolute sort of love for the druids. And I think, yeah, the druids are always going to be powerful at this level. And I'm just super excited to see what you change into, because we're just going to see so many changes.
Yeah.
Nordlord the changeable. So that's going to be loads and loads of fun. That's great. Well, we'll pop from there over to somebody who did play a druid actually in the Pirates. It was a druid, wasn't it, Rowan?
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
If you mean me,
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, yes.
So, so what have you got with us this time, Rowan?
So this time I'm bringing Bessie Big Hoof, who is a mighty, I always say pangolin, like the little armadillo thing, paladin, minotaur.
Yes.
And she was sorely tempted, as all minotaurs must be, by the thrall of Baphomet, and is now fighting back on the side of righteousness. And she's, awfully glory and mighty. And yeah, it's going to be tough to watch for anyone who knows how to play a paladin. So apologies. But I'm here.
Yeah. So you're going Oath of Devotion, isn't it, that you're going with?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So I'm super looking forward to this. Auras and shit.
Yeah. I'm just like a field of glory. It's great.
So again, if you listen to this on the chat and you can hear a character that you're like, yeah, I'm going to be on the Druid team. I'm going to be on Nordlords. Trying to think of a word to go with it to like come up with something.
In his circle?
In his the inner circles, yeah.
The inner circle.
I'll be with Bessie's besties. Then like
Bessie's babes.
Yeah, do make sure you let us know on the chat so we know who you're rooting for. And we're going to pop over to someone who's usually in space, I believe. Usually in space with the amazing DM Philly, and I hope some of the Philly fam are here representing. So I'd like to kind of see, what have you brought with us, Grace, this time?
I have brought Silmar Balor, who is a ranger rogue. I multi-classed. I got tricky. And I think Silmar is like somebody who like actually like hasn't fought in a while. It's like kind of like went to go live in a small village, and now the word of this Demogorgon is like they need her help. So she's come to join the fight against this creature. So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, lots of Philly fam in the chat, so I'm excited.
I'm really excited.
And nervous. Mostly nervous, but excited. Yeah.
I'm really interested to see, because I don't usually have a lot of multi-classing in my games. I think you might be my first.
Whoa.
It's got to be a first somewhere. And I'm really looking forward to see what this combination can do. So it's 7 Soul Blade Rogue, 13 Hunter Ranger. Is that right?
Hunter Ranger, yeah. 13 and 7. Yeah.
Great. It's great because I'm also glad you said the last name, because I've been saying it a bit like Star Trek, like Baljor, like Bejor.
Yeah, I went with the J as silent, you know?
I gotcha.
Yeah.
It's a Balor. Great. Okay, that's good for me to know. And finally, over to one of our big regulars. He's usually a monk with half a face, running around at 3.5 foot. 3.5 foot? Yeah, let's say 3.5 foot.
Cannon.
But I'm going to say, Mr. Dan Berman, what have you brought with you this week?
So I have brought with me a Yuan-Ti undead warlock, and their patron is the patron of underdeveloped backstories. But what I imagine, they're going to be is, you remember Flatliners? Mm-hmm. Like I imagine they've dabbled. And dabbled in the arcane and with necromancy to try and bring themselves to like the closest you possibly can be to death without dying, and therefore they have no fear for death. Mechanically, I'm using the undead warlock, which is one of the brand new subclasses from the Ravenloft book. Mm-hmm. So I'm excited to take them for a test spin and kill myself a Demogorgon.
Kill myself a Demogorgon. Yeah, it's lovely stuff in the chat. There's loads of people saying about their J's also being silent, but nobody's actually recognised them to be silent, which I think is great. I didn't actually think about that. Actually, Grace, what's your fan base going to be called? I didn't know if it was something to do with hunting or if it was to do with the elves.
I saw Grace Groupie, but that's not my character name. I don't know if anybody has an idea. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of something with Mare. I don't know why. But then, have a think, chat. Let us know what you're, what you are. And of course, the Balor's buddies. That's quite cool. That's a good one. We'll go with that. And of course, so can you just say your name again for me, please, Dan? It's Shotza. Shotza. Like shots.
Yeah.
Right, okay, cool.
Shot.
Maybe the shots are zombies.
Shots of zombies. I'm sure Rob's in the chat. I'm sure he's going to come up with something that's going to be really nice and fair and doesn't sort of doesn't throw shade at me at all.
Oh, shots are fired.
Shots are fired.
Yeah, it's fucking brilliant.
There we go.
I also want to say DM Philly is in the chat, and I'm just saying massive love to DM Philly. Oh my word! Here comes Streamlabs stomping in like a Demogorgon, stopping those words being said. Naughty gangbang, Rob Thompson. Naughty Shark Gotch. It's good to see you, Shark Gotch, actually. You popped in last week and I'm really glad that you're here with us again. Fantastic.
It's an 18 plus stream. There's going to be death, there's going to be blood, but there's no need for a potty mouth.
Exactly. Thank you very much. All right, so we've done enough. I think we've introduced the characters well enough, but I think what we need to do now is introduce that monster. So we put a little video together. I'm then going to disappear for 20 minutes. And let these guys have a chat about stuff. I might turn the music down as well, just so you have to make sure it's nice and clear, that we can hear your strategy away from my prying ears. So we're going to play this video, and when we come back, we'll go into the strategy section. Does that sound good?
Perfect.
Wicked. So we'll see you guys in a little while.
Prince of Demons, the sibilant beast and the master of the spiraling depths, the Demogorgon is the embodiment of chaos, madness, and destruction, seeking to corrupt all that is good and undermine order in the multiverse, to see everything dragged howling into the infinite depths of the abyss. The Demon Lord is a meld of different forms, with a saurian lower body and clawed webbed feet, as well as suckered tentacles sprouting from the shoulders of a great ape-like torso, surmounted by two hideous simian heads named Amael and Hathradaya, both equally mad. Their gaze brings madness and confusion to any who confront it. Similarly, the spiraling Y sign of a Demogorgon's cult can inspire madness in those who contemplate it for too long. All the followers of the Prince of Demons go mad sooner or later. Demogorgon makes his lair in a palace called Abyssum, found in the lair of the abyss known as the Gaping Maw. Demogorgon's lair is a place of madness and duality. The portion of the palace that lies above the waters takes the form of two serpentine towers, each crowned by a skull-shaped minaret. There, Demogorgon's heads contemplate the mysteries of the arcane while arguing about how best to obliterate their rivals. The bulk of this palace extends deep underwater, in chilled, darkened caverns.
So, peeps,
So,
what we gonna do?
What the hell are we gonna do?
Yeah. All right. So what are we good at? What are we good at? What's everyone's sort of like? Yeah, primary. I've written 4 plans, and one of them is just but one of them is just like throw shit at the wall and just start casting random stuff. That's my Hail Mary plan. So yeah, talk to me. What's everyone's sort of like? What's everyone's things?
Well, I'm gonna try my best to keep you guys alive. So basically, just keep me posted and just go like, probably say like, help, help, help. That'll kind of.
That's a great code word. That's easy to remember.
Yeah. Joe will never figure that out.
He'll never know.
And then, I'll do what I can to,
Okay.
right.
Yeah. That sound like a plan? Right, let's do it.
Can you heal from wild shape?
Yes. Yeah.
Nice.
My wild shape is bonkers. Like, if you actually read the player's handbook, when you turn the page, it's got a whole extra thing saying, I can just ignore verbal, somatic, and like material components now in wild shape, which is
nice,
insane.
Amazing.
Yeah. So that's my main thing.
I'm gonna try and shoot it from far away, basically.
Right.
It's, with my bow, and so I have some sneak attack damage. It can. So that's my main thing. I have a bunch of stuff that I can just add some damage onto everything. So that's my main plan. Yeah.
Well, and how far away can you shoot from, Grace?
I think 150 feet and 600 and I think even I might have something where I don't have disadvantage from being.
Have you taken sharpshooter?
I have Elven accuracy, which I can re-roll. If I have advantage, I can re-roll one of them and take that one instead. So,
well, I have something that might help you. That a 9th level spell that I thought might be quite useful, seeing as you're a rogue. I was going to cast in our kind of prep foresight. Because then basically you have advantage. It's for 8 hours. It's not a concentration, so you'll just have advantage for on every attack, and you'll have disadvantage. Like anything attacking you will have disadvantage. So,
that's great, because I do have I have a special bow that as long as I just like choose the Demogorgon as my favorite enemy, which I can't see choosing anything else. I have advantage on it. Already. So the advantage thing isn't as super useful, but something having disadvantage on me is pretty useful. But if it's more helpful for somebody else.
But also on foresight, isn't it saves and ability checks? Isn't it just advantage on everything for a day?
It has advantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws.
Awesome.
And other creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls. I don't know if Silmar's like slightly lower in the hit point front, might be quite good to have that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think the saves as well. I think
the saves is helpful.
Saving throws is going to be
all right.
Tricky.
Okay.
Rowan, what are you packing?
Yeah. So I'm mostly probably going to be hitting it straight up, and then I've got some cool holy stuff as well that I think might come in fairly handy. But we shall see. But I've sort of kept it reasonably well rounded. I'm doing protection-y kind of stuff as well. So if anyone does need to come into the fray, then there's like things I can do to force a disadvantage and things like that.
Cool. I did notice. Obviously, the only thing I know about it is the picture. It does have tentacles, so I was thinking about grappling. And if you're that close, I was going to give you freedom of movement.
Thank you.
Which it lasts for an hour, also not concentration, which is amazing. And basically, it's you're unaffected by difficult terrain. Your speed can't be reduced, and you can't be paralyzed or restrained. But also, if you do get grappled, you can just spend 5 feet of movement to get out of the grapple. So
okay, amazing.
So I thought that might be quite useful if you're like right up against.
Yeah, definitely.
The Demogorgon.
On that, I've got repelling blast onto my eldritch blast. So whenever I want, I can push the Demogorgon back 10 feet. If people are grappled, or if people are if people are struggling in that way, or if they've got like if it's charging us down and we need a minute, like I can hopefully push it back 40 feet as well,
because that'll release the grapple on people, right? So
I think if it moves away, I think it does. So
would just pull me along with it.
I think grapple is just speed 0. I think if it's restrained, then you get dragged across.
Yeah.
But then again, if you've got freedom of movement as well, like I'm just going to use that to sort of keep some range.
Cool. Sounds good.
Prep-wise, I'm also going to hit you all with a death ward at the start.
Oh, amazing. Great.
Everyone's getting a death ward from the lovely patron of Undead.
All right. Yeah, cool.
And then go on.
I'm just wondering whether Death Ward is like on me as an elf, or if I'm in a different form, if it'll work in my different form. So maybe it's better to keep it as an elf, because then I can just top myself up and then change back if I'm getting
I think let me see, you touch a creature and grant it with a measure of protection from death. The first time the target would drop to 0 hit points, the target instead drops to
so maybe let's do it when I'm in elf form, just in case shit really hits the fan.
Yeah. And then, in the battle or in the lobby beforehand? In the lobby beforehand.
Yeah. Cool. And then that makes sense.
I'm also going to cast a fire elemental in the lobby beforehand. Now I've geared my character for concentration. Like I've got resilience, so I've got advantage on my con checks. It won't last forever, but I am going to throw us up a fire elemental for the first bit. But if I lose concentration, it's going to start attacking everyone else.
Yeah, that's fine. I can probably take that on fairly easily. So I saw that spell as well, and I was like, ooh, don't know if I want to be worrying about losing control of that. So, but that sounds great. I have one other kind of plan that just in case, like mid-battle, things are going really, we just need a bit of a breather. I have polymorph. So I was thinking, I found a creature, a frog, has no attacks. So if we polymorph them into a frog, I can just hold on to it, and you guys can all take a short rest. How's that sound?
That sounds ideal.
Yeah. Does that sound? Because then you can just hit dice up, and then like I guess as a warlock as well, you'll get your spell slots back, things like that. So I don't get much out of a short rest because I can wild shape 1,000,000 times, which is insane. So I can just hold on to it and concentrate on the spell, and then you guys can all heal up, and then
right.
I don't need the healing, so I can just jump into another shape. So
and also if there's a hazard on the map, if there's a drop or if there's anything like that, just chuck the frog at it, because then it'll whatever the one hit point, and then the rest of the fall damage or anything like that will
Well, I was thinking if I cast it, get really close, and then grab the frog before it like gets any AoE effects or anything that's like gonna take that one hit point away, and I can hold on to it, and then when we're all ready, when we're all healed up, we can just lay it on the ground carefully, and then just everyone at the same time whack it with your biggest spell, and then all the excess damage will like really take a chunk out. So for that plan,
perfect.
Ever.
For that plan, if you feel like it's the right time, just shout frog, frog, frog.
Okay. I can't wait until we're doing checks to try and grab the frog and we can't catch it.
It should be. I'm pretty dexterous as well, so like hopefully it should be all right. So yeah.
Yes. Well, I've also got one use of polymorph, so I was going to use it in the reverse. Like if someone's really low and then none of the healers can get to them for whatever reason, I might just turn one of you into a T-Rex, and make you full hit points, so we can sort of deal with healing you later on, and then I'll just back off. I think I'm just going to be concentrating on things, just Eldritch blasting my way through. I'm going to try. I've got a couple of spells where I'm going to try and my form of dread. When I take the form of dread, I can make the Demogorgon make a wisdom save once per turn on a hit. So
amazing!
That can burn through the legendaries.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're immune to fear, but yeah, I'll try that. And I've got one like combination of things which is big ass damage. I've got the 4 Eldritch Blast, and then I've got Blades of Disaster, which is bonus action, like 2 attacks, like 4d12 or 12d12 on a crit.
Okay.
So I've just got like 12 attacks, just go all at range. So I can just be behind. I can be back with Grace, just firing things off. I was also thinking, Grace, if I get high on the initiative, do you want me to dimension door you to somewhere at range as fast as we can?
You could. Yeah.
Or you get quite far.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I just have no idea what the arena's like, or if the
I know that
coming
is
out of the door, or like if it's going to be there when we arrive, or
yeah.
But yeah,
scatter, and hide behind something.
Yeah. I think fear might be a thing that it probably like gets off on. It might. So yeah, I think we're going to be kind of saving against fear. Don't you, as a pally, have like a aura of like non-fear that we can sit in?
Yeah, okay. I do. Yes, I do. It's great. I think 30 feet. Yeah, any friendly within 30 feet of me can't be frightened.
Great.
Yeah.
That's
good to know. Should be quite handy. Yeah.
I'm sure there's some other things I can do as well. Resistant to fear, immune to fear, gets off on fear. It's like the legendary version.
Yeah.
Loving it.
Yeah, what other auras you got, Rowan?
So I've got an aura of protection as well, which is a bonus to saving throws for anyone within 10 feet of me. So you'll get +2 if you are within 10 feet of me. Yeah. And
does that extend to 30 at level 18 or something? Because I fell foul of this in my last high boss battle.
I don't think so, because all of my other ones did. But when I looked it up, I didn't say that. The chat will probably know this, and I would not. Get that aura, baby.
I'm loving all the backyard plans and thoughts. And I think chat, if there's anything you want to throw in that you think we might be useful to us, please feel free. We will definitely see if we can take them on.
Definitely.
All the help.
Not immune to cheating.
Not immune to cheating. I've got another summon which we can do I've got these are my Hail Mary things, polymorph in and summon in a greater demon and things. I just keep throwing stuff onto the arena. Like I think both of my things have got around 100 hit points. So if they do go rogue after after a few hits, they should be fairly all right. What are my other big spells? Finger of Death.
I've got Guardian. Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, you're right. 30 feet. Great.
Oh, amazing.
Yep. Sick. And Feeble Mind. That might be a nice one.
Yeah, I was wondering if he's going to be a spellcaster or what the vibe is. I also have Feeble Mind prepared. So, yeah.
But they can't do any sort of. It's just physical attacks after Feeble Mind.
Yes. Yeah.
So none of the whatever it is that they've got.
Whatever it has got. So have you got Feeble Mind? Can you cast that easy or?
Yes, I've got the I can't remember what they're called. Just like you get one high level spell.
Eldritch Invocations or.
Yeah, no, it's called something else which I can't remember. Mystic Arcanum, I think.
Oh yeah.
So I've got Mental Prison, Finger of Death, Feeble Mind, and Blades of Disaster.
Okay, so you can cast that without a spell slot.
I've just got the one spell slot for each. Okay. So you get like once per day use, basically.
Oh, nice. Okay. Right. Well, I might use my level 8 for something else then, if you've got Feeble Mind already.
8 minutes.
Oh.
Ooh. And I've also just got I've just picked all the retreat bonus action spells, so I can just go Eldritch Blast, run!
Get out of town!
Yeah.
Get out!
So I've got a couple as well that can move people too. I've got Dimension Door, also Thunder Step, which is quite fun. So I can grab someone, disappear, and then shoot out a load of thunder around me and cause some damage. Also, I don't have Death Ward, but part of my undead thing. What is it called? part of my necrotic husk means that if I go down to 0 hit points, I explode. Creatures of my choice get hit, and then I go back up to 1 hit point. I don't have any healing, but I can at least get myself up from death. Oh, and if I do go into spirit mode and my body's lying there, you can heal the body and it will heal me as well. I might just leave my body for a bit and just
good to know.
Go and have a bimble.
Yeah.
I very nearly misread the spell and thought I was going to do it in the lobby. I was going to do it. I'm just going to leave my body in the lobby and just fight for the spirit. But I realised that if I lost if I lost concentration, I would have ended up just back in my body in the lobby, just like knocking on. I want to fight the Demogorgon. What else have we got?
I've got a few area of effects spells, like kind of making difficult terrain and stuff like that. So there's one called Spike Growth, which will damage creatures that go through it. They get they take 2d4 every 5 feet that they go through. So that might be, if there is a doorway entrance that the Demogorgon's going to go through, it might be good to just do a better Spike Growth up front. Yeah, unless anyone has if you do the first hit in the battle, it's extra damage or anything like that. But I don't know if that's sometimes.
Has anyone got any restraining spells or anything that can stop it from moving?
Yeah, I have entangle, which yeah.
Because I could throw some sickening radiance on top of that, and that does loads of damage. Or even if just someone's grappling. If someone's grappling and it doesn't move, then I can cast it just beyond you.
I imagine it's going to be too big to grapple. In my head, it's going to be gargantuan, which is beyond the grapple, I think.
Yeah.
Is it?
Or if it comes that size of a house.
So. I think you can only grapple one size larger than you, and we're all medium. So, although, yeah, maybe
not if you're a T-Rex.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think the T-Rex is also grapple. If you bite it, then that's if you're a certain size. It's so funny because we've got a steel defender in our pirates campaign that literally manages to grapple everything. It shouldn't be able to, but it literally the dice just always roll in its favor and it always manages to grapple. I don't imagine it's going to be much of a spellcaster, but I do have counterspell just in case.
Okay.
Cool.
Just in case.
Yeah,
I'm literally just going to be running around and trying to trying to keep it at bay and trying to avoid whatever these effects are going to be.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah, I'm curious to see this arena as well. To see,
I know, yeah.
Kind of.
But the person who's drawn it in the chat is like, I know all the things, all the things.
Yeah.
Chat wants to know, can we spend more time talking about the Demogorgon frog, though?
So I honestly think that's our best answer.
Oh. Yeah, I think that'd be a good one. So do you remember the code word for if we want to
help?
No, that's the other one. That's the other one.
I'm so used to being governed by 3 words by the government in this country. I get my 3 words mixed up.
Mm-hmm.
Hands, face,
the code word is hands, face,
Yeah. Yeah, I imagine there's going to be some little, double Demogorgon head on the frog. I think it's going to be quite cute.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, surely we need to sort of come up with some sort of cute name for the Demogorgon to try and sort of demoralize it from the start,
Yeah.
Just try and really work in that psychological warfare from the start. They think they're the one.
What is your name? Demogorgon? Your name is Gordon?
Yeah, or we can just chat it up and then maybe it won't hit us so hard.
Yeah.
More like demi-gorgeous. See if it works. Ooh.
I don't think my charisma's high enough to do that, so I'll leave that one to you.
Yeah, great.
Cool.
The pally is the face.
Yeah.
Roll for seduction. I'm liking it.
Yes.
Zach, thank you very much. Wow, Zach, thank you very much. Zach, subscribing for 5 months there.
Yay.
Lovely to working on leather working working leather, working LARP gear at Fizzle's house while we watch your... And Fizzlekins is here! Fizzlekins! Ah, this is great. The whole family's here. I'd say, what question for the chat? How many rounds do you think this battle is going to?
Yeah, you should be taking bets.
I've been told that this could last a round, or it could last for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got 5s and 4s. 4 rounds.
Word.
4 rounds with a win or 4 rounds with a loss, are we thinking? My brother said 36, 30 round.
3 to 5 were lucky.
Lucky. Thanks.
I think you're right.
Okay, have I gone through all the things? Yeah, gonna throw you all a death ward.
Great.
Get my fire elemental out. Get all the spells back. It's so funny. Like, I just love the fact we've got like a lobby. I imagine, like, with all the bloodshed, like you're just sat outside of some plush sofas. Ding.
Yeah. And there's like some power aids and stuff. Some orange slices.
Yeah.
Some power aids and orange slices. Might I interest you in a magazine, sir?
Yeah. There's always a butler in changing rooms, I find.
In changing rooms? Why are we in a changing room now?
That's just how I imagine it.
It is quite funny how I've realised that most of our characters are naked. Like myself and Ferg, we don't wear a lot of clothes in this.
Yeah.
I always imagine Nordlord to be a bit of a naturist. You know, it's just like why not?
I always got that vibe.
Yeah. I mean,
from the beginning.
Check them out, It's like, not going to spend much time in your elf form, so you may as well just not put many clothes on.
When you're looking for like pictures of cool elves, Hunter Online, a lot of them are like, they don't need very many clothes. They don't need.
Yeah.
They don't, like,
yeah,
I would like more maybe. But
a lot of erotic fanfic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially on D&D.
Yeah. Well, especially if you're looking for a female Minotaur as well. Just a tremendous amount of furry breasts that I was not, for some reason, not expecting.
Wow. If you would like to submit your erotic fan fiction for TPK Demogorgon, please send it to sabotagethem@gmail.com.
One thing, I do have Stone Skin spell, which could give somebody resistance to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Oh, nice.
It is concentration. I could give it to somebody at the beginning until I need to use something, or I take damage. But if somebody wanted that at the beginning, I could give you that.
To non-magical, so if they've got like claws and bites.
It's yeah.
I mean, it's worth a go. I imagine you're not going to be casting too much, Grace.
No, I have some cool arrow stuff I can do. Like I can pull out some lightning arrow and some flame arrows. And I have some healing stuff.
How we doing?
I don't care what you say about Joe. I think he's all right.
It was so weird.
Well, you changed your tune.
I've been to be walking around the house because Heavens Bevins is outside, and every time I popped outside, she would turn the screen.
Yes, Bevins. Yes, Bevins. Touch.
Nice. So good. I was really weird. I don't think I've been on my own stream and had to like walk away from it while it's carrying on. It's really strange.
Yeah.
All righty. So you've had your 20 minutes. You've had some fun stuff. I can't wait to find out what you come up with. I really can't. And it's gonna be so much fun. Yeah. Oh, somebody's like, Fizzlekins is here. Hello, mate. Oh, it's
mate, they're all here.
They're all here. Everyone's turned up. Exactly.
See the carnage.
All righty then. Shall we? You guys ready? Play a bit of D&D.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah?
Yes, come on. I'm not ready for D&D. I'm ready for TPK.
All right, I'm actually going to finally pop you guys on the map. There you go. There you go. So you guys can now see the map. The guys at home cannot see the map yet.
Okay.
So we'll see how it goes from there. Don't move yourselves around. You've been not placed strategically, promise. But you've been placed sort of neutrally. I think it's enough for both parties to do some damage. I think that's the idea. Alrighty then. So,
all right.
There's my music on.
Oh, that was so intense. A sudden drop in. Is that so?
Yeah.
Wow, that's beautiful.
We see a flash of light, and another, and then as we see 4 figures standing on a piece of dry red rock. As they look around them, they can see the feathered darkness of clouds around this demiplane. And in front of them, they see the towering stadium that is the Randal Stadium. Each of you have been brought here from your clans, from your areas, taking the call from the Queen of Many Colours to represent your clans in the greatest of arenas. As you make your way through into the kind of, I'm going to say is like the ticket lobby, you're kind of brought around the back through into what looks like a small kind of locker room. The gnome is there, then there's this gnome who's like,
hello, and welcome to the Randal Stadium. Please, your items have been sent on before you.
And he kind of gestures towards this, what kind of looks more like a cage, really, than it does anything else, but this kind of like locker room cage as you make your way inside. You look around yourselves and you see that there are many different people with you, 4 to be exact. I think one of you may recognize the other, but only because you've seen them from afar. As you look across at the table, on the table there are a number of different items, all boxed and packaged in different ways. And I think Nordlaw, you walk towards the table first. And what you see is a small like leaf. I'm going to turn that music down. Leaf that is sort of wrapped up beautifully with a vine across it. In the center, there is a stone that seems to lock the whole thing, which has a shape of a crescent moon upon it. As you go and you open up the leaf, the sides kind of fall out, and what's inside is a small red jewel. As you touch it, it hovers into the air and begins to circle your head. As the ion stone of mastery, a present from your mother, begins to swing around your head. I think then, Bravehoof, you walk in, ka-chung, as your armour clinks against the stone. You give a and walk towards the table. Inside is you see it as a long, thin box. The box itself looks very simple in its design. The wood seems extremely ancient, and a very simple clasp locket. You just pop open. As you begin to open the box, light floods out from it, as you see a long sword, or the Vorpal sword, lying in a box in front of you. As you pick it up, you feel that energy burn through you, as goodness, lawful goodness, pumps through you. Strangely, there's another box next to it that looks more like a coffin. A tiny little coffin, about the size of an arm. As Shotza, you kind of walk towards it, and you kind of go over. I think you just kind of lift off the top of the casket, and inside is a hand, a bony hand, a forearm, hands, and a finger with a pinky sticking out. As you place your hand upon it and pull out the rods of the Pack Keeper from your deity. Finally, there is a glass box, pale blue glass, wrapped in what looks like copper engravings, and a small leather pouch. A Silmare, you walk towards it. You recognise the carvings. Maybe something you haven't seen for a while. As you open up the box itself, inside you find a bow. Ancient and old, but well preserved and looked after. As you lift the oath bow and bring it to your back. But your eye drifts over to the small leather packet. And as you open up the package, you see inside is a single arrow. The arrow seems to sort of continually shift and change in colour. The black smoke kind of pouring over it. As you see, you have the arrow of slaying. For fiends, that is. As you all stand inside this locker room, preparing yourself, the gnome sort of comes in.
So you got about 10 minutes before you'll be welcomed into the arena. Please, make yourself comfortable.
And it sort of begins to sort of disappear through the grates. The four of you have a chance to kind of look over at each other, and I think it'd be good to sort of describe what each of you kind of look like in this before we start the preparation for the 10 minutes. So I think that there's a chunk as Bessie sits down on one of the benches in the corner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so with a chunk, you see a large, beautifully shiny maroon Minotaur woman who is carrying herself with some grace, despite her considerable size and excessive armor. And she seems to be radiating just a nice, warm, friendly vibe. You're getting Whoopi Goldberg in Sister Act, that kind of just warm, positive energy is coming off her. And you know it's going to be okay. It's the feeling that you get. She's got two long horns that have taken a little bit of a beating, but she's sort of got some simple jewelry on those and the classic. She doesn't forget her roots. She's got a septum piercing. That's important. And she says, "Don't worry, friends. I will protect you."
Lawful good. Lawful good. Lawful good. Lawful good.
And whose eye do you kind of catch when you sort of say that?
I look over the group as a whole, and then I notice that Nordlaw appears to be just wearing a loincloth. And that sort of warmth in her eyes dims slightly and then comes back straight away. And she says, "You, sir, what are you bringing?"
Lord Law looks over, smiles for a second, just grows a pair of horns, winks, and then lets them go back in again. And then kneels down with this red gem spinning around his head, reaches down to the earth and touches it. A few vines grow out, and he just quickly says, "Thank you, Mother." And says, "We will fight a good fight today, and then I will join my mother beyond the divine gate, and I will help you all in this endeavor. But we will be victorious, for this scourge has to be removed, and balance must come back to this plane." Nordlaw is not quite a loincloth, but it's like a long leather skirt, an older purple-skinned, long white hair, kind of like old man vibes, but really hench. Yeah, a few kind of like vines stuck in his hair, and yellow pupilless eyes. He's seen a lot. He's been around for over a millennia, so yeah. But he has a kind smile.
And I think we're going to kind of see this from Bessie's point of view, actually, as she kind of look around the room at the others. And I think standing in the corner, probably in the shadows itself, sort of leaning up against a wall, and she's there like sorting out the feathers on the edge of her bow, edge of her arrows.
Yeah, I think Samir is in the shadows, not exactly wanting to be seen, as is typical. I think eyeing Nordlaw as somebody who might be a familiar face that she's seen a time or two where she's from. She's a wood elf, kind of tall, reddish hair, and lots of leather armor that's like green. And I think would have like what most people would call like resting bitch face, sort of one eyebrow up, sort of looking at the other people in the room, not really saying much, but yeah.
Nice. As it kind of leans over towards what looks like wait, you see your auntie. I don't know sure where they are. They may be like just having a look at their arm that they picks up.
Yeah, they've taken the rod, and as Bessie says that, they just cross straight across the lobby without making eye contact with anyone. Sit cross-legged next to I imagine there's like a small hearth or a fire here. Just sits cross-legged, and you know you see those like really close-up shots on wildlife documentaries of like lizard scales or snake scales with like sand coming off them as they come out of the desert. This is what Shotzer looks like head to toe. Just slowly but surely pieces of them are coming off and crumbling to dust. They look like they're wearing a hood, but actually it's like the head of a cobra that comes around with this sort of green-yellow skin, which is slowly but surely dissolving into dust. And they sit cross-legged, put out the rod in front, and say in primordial, "What does it matter? We're all dead anyway. Just some of us will get there faster." And just stares into the fire.
It's kind of like a very important, I think to Betsy in particular, it's like, oh, well, an interesting party of people. He's sort of looking around, and I think then because of the awkwardness of this moment, I think you guys spend a good 10 minutes preparing for yourselves. What would you guys like to do in that time?
Lord Law steps over to Silmare and says, "I'd like to. I know that we've seen each other in passing, but I knew that you had great strength, and I'm very glad to be fighting against you." And he just holds her by the head and looks her in the eyes and casts Foresight.
Ooh,
It's good to see you. Thank you very much.
Good to see you too. Use this gift well.
I will.
Okay, just for those guys at home, Foresight, what is it? What's it going to give them?
Foresight, you touch a willing creature and bestow a limited ability to see into the immediate future. So Silmara has advantage on all attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws, and other creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. Perfect. For 8 hours.
Perfect.
No concentration, so yeah.
Very, very nice. Good. Righty. Okay, so let's find out what else are people up to.
So as Shotzers sat there, they're going to just draw their hands across them in an X shape and cast freedom of movement on themselves. And when they're done doing that, they will stand, walk in a circle around each of the group, eyeing up the rod of the Pact Keeper, and just dub them as they go past. And as they go past, everyone gets a death ward. They're then going to sit back down and stare into the fire. And 1 minute later, an elemental is going to come out from the fire. Ooh. And sit cross-legged next to Shotzer, probably ruining the carpet, but no one will. I'm sure it was it was designed with a flame retardant carpet. And then I think just before, if you'll permit me, Joe, just before we're about to go into the arena, I'm going to shift into my form of dread, which is a bonus action, so 3 seconds.
Okay, cool. Great. Okay, cool. So you're going to see them kind of perform these rites. Okay.
I've one more. Nordlaw looks over and goes, "Oh, I recognize that one," and gets a ball of air and then blows it over towards Bessie and also casts freedom of movement on Bessie.
Oh, nobody's getting grappled today. Okay. Okay, Bessie, and what you up to?
Bessie kind of feels that limbering up a little bit, And as she's sort of exploring that, like a release of tension in her neck, she's feeling free. And she tests it and casts her gaze at her allies around her. And she's going to cast Aid quietly to herself, which will give each person here 5 extra hit points to their maximum.
Nice.
For 8 hours.
Nice. That's actually a really lovely spell. Great. Anything else you have to do, Bessie?
No. I think I'm going to save most stuff.
Okay, cool. And Silmer, what are you up to for 10 minutes?
Yeah. Silmer will cast on herself, and potentially is looking around the room to see who might be in the need of some extra movement. I think we'll maybe return the favor to Nordblad though, and cast Longstrider, giving us each an extra 10 feet of movement. And the other thing that Silmer is she's going to cast flame arrows, producing a quiver with 12 arrows that will do some extra fire damage.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Very, very nice. Good.
Sorry, Joe. I completely forgot the thing that I said I was going to that I said I was going to do. I was going to sit there and just pray to my patron to thank them for the for the rod, and also spend a minute regaining all those spell slots that I just expended. Yep. That one was probably very important.
Yeah, that was really important. As you hear in your head,
I will give these to you, but we shall see each other soon.
Yes, my lord. We shall flesh out that backstory, you and I.
And he says,
"Do not talk to me. I do not have a name yet."
As you kind of receive those, those spell slots back. So it's a 10 minutes of actually really realise what you're doing with each other. Actually, the bonding sort of begins. Largely from Nordlaw's beginning, from the touching of the face, there's a feeling that maybe you guys are into you are all in this together to fight something larger, and that awkwardness sort of dissipates and disappears. There's a few jugs of wine and stuff around, but I'm guessing you guys don't drink. So the gnome sort of comes back in, and you can start hearing like the thump from above you. It does feel particularly hot actually in this place as well. It feels very warm, a little over warm maybe. So you hear the kind of dum, 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 and you hear the cheers and the sort of the chants and the songs that are sort of beginning to come from the stadium itself. And the gnome returns. It's like,
I'm guessing you all want to go in on like your singles to kind of make an entrance. Is that right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, of course.
Young person.
Young person, excuse me.
They sort of like squints over, looks at you with like eyes, and then pulls out a pair of glasses, and then pulls out another pair, and like
ma'am,
takes them off.
Yes.
Well, each of you can go in, one at a time. The crowd is waiting for you. And the Queen of Many Colours would love to see your prowess.
As you sort of look, he turns his arm and sort of starts looking towards the gates. There's this wooden gates like and begin to crack open as you see that light begin to flood through as the cheers suddenly sort of kick up. So who's going to be going out first? Who would like to go out first?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay,
go
cool.
on then. Let's do it.
So you sort of like stand there and she like, and so we see Shotza sort of run out into the light. If you'd like to describe how you're entering.
So they start as a sprint, and it just slowly but surely just like goes to a trot, to a walk, to a slow, deliberate, almost limped walk, and you see the beautiful green gold skin start to go grey and start to mold and start to sort of holes and fissures start to start to appear in all of them as they take on their form of dread, looking every part a reptilian zombie. And as they stand there, they're almost like hunched over, rod in hand, and just raise up the pinky finger.
And as that pinky finger hits the sky, everyone just like, zombie, zombie! And it's like rush of like people sort of jumping through, the crowd go absolutely nuts. As I'm sure the chat will also be pushing out those zombies. And so it's just like, as it kind of pushes through as he stands, holding the pinky finger aloft, and bits of scale are just sort of dropping away and falling away. As we kind of go back down towards the thing. So who's going to be going through next?
Nordlaw will go through.
As kind of like we see Nordlaw go into the light.
Nordlaw walks into the arena. There's not much air, but strangely, there's like his hair is like blowing in the wind. It's just like blowing really fast, and he's walking 10 feet faster than he was before. He snaps his fingers, and a flame appears in it, and he kind of spreads it around, and the flame gets bigger and bigger, and then suddenly a cloud appears above it, and rain falls down on it as the earth around him tremors. And he walks out to the centre and goes, "Here, Booper, here, Booper!" And a little cat appears next to him and scurries off around and just like walks around and scurries off into the corner.
Yeah, and the cat's like kind of, as it scurries off, it sort of like listens to the cheers and it's sort of.
Oh, Booper.
It's like, as you can hear, booba, 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 sort of going around. And as we see you sort of standing and you come next to shots, really lovely. Okay, who's going to be coming up next? Who we got next?
Silmar can go next.
Okay, so we see her go into the light.
So I think that Bessie would be the only one still sort of behind, that as Silmar sort of walks into the light, she actually sort of like disappears and vanishes. You don't actually see her until she's sort of like in her standing position next to the other two, where she then reappears with an arrow in hand and sort of shoots it off well into the distance, way off. And sort of looks around to the crowd again with a little bit of, some might think it's disdain, but you know.
Yeah, the crowd goes absolutely wild as this arrow goes and stops just on the balcony of a multicolored queen. As she looks down at you and she gives you a polite clap. As the crowd go wild, as we hear the word "buddies, buddies, buddies" kind of kicking around the arena. As we come back through into the tunnel, and there's a certain sound of like hoofs against the ground.
Yeah, you hear the sound of hoofs scraping, getting ready, and then you hear just a little throaty chuckle, and Betty comes roaring out full on, doing a Minotaur gallop, hands on the floor, feet behind her, and she comes to a skidding stop in the line, raises up to her full height, and with a and a stamp of a hoof, you see around, just for a split second, slight waver in the air and a 30-feet dome around her, and her auras are activated. She is ready to go.
Nice. As the crowd go absolutely nuts, there's a wave that goes around the stadium itself. The queen sort of stands looking out upon you as you look out at the arena for the first time. So let's pop over and have a look at that. Ooh, I'm going to, before we start, I'm going to put a small, massive shout out to Benji Randall for this. Benji, Randy, this is freaking awesome, and I absolutely love it. Well done, mate. Absolutely amazing. As you see in front of you, this kind of broken, actually, the Demogorgon's not there yet. The broken, this kind of like smashed up arena. You can see that there's huge chasms that go around, and you feel why it's been so hot here, as you can feel the heat from the lava that is pouring through the chasm itself. Around you, there are a number of pillars that sort of dot around just as inside your entrance. And beyond that, you see in the center a great summoning circle, a stepped plateau that sits a good 30 feet in diameter. Across into the distance, you can see there is a large old sword that seems to be stuck into the ground itself, but it glints sharp as ever. And of course, at the end, you see the Queen. As she stands, the Queen brings her hands up together and she hushes the crowd. Welcome, noble champions. Here at the behest of myself. Here to slay the most evil of monsters. And they go, the crowd's like, boo, as it kind of echoes around. You are the best that have been sent. And for your enemy, your target, you bring one of our major champions. As she raises her hand out, you see over by these skulls to the north, a small door opens as these cloaked figures step out. They are all wearing sort of dark and yellow. On side, you see there's a huge Y that's on their chests. As these 4 wizards step out and walk over towards the summoning circle. They raise their hands up together and begin to chant. It seems as if the light in the space begins to kind of fall slightly. Between their hands, this sort of dark, sort of twisted light begins to kind of come together into black smoke. As they surround this summoning circle, the circle itself begins to swirl in chaotic patterns. As we see the lines of the sigils begin to raise in smoke. But they never seem to fit with the winds. They seem to go wherever they wish. As their arms sort of bring up, there's a sudden burst of energy as the blackness, the black cloud raises up towards the sky. And then you hear something in your heads. As the smoke sort of clears, we see that it is standing there. The great Demogorgon. As it looks across down towards one of the wizards, its eyes, one of its heads turns and looks at a wizard. A wizard runs towards another, grumps onto it, jumps onto another and pulls up its face. It begins punching into the sand, into its hands, and drags its body off, laughing and screaming in a demonic way, leaping off into the lava itself. The other head, Hathrodire, turns and looks towards another wizard. The wizard sort of smiles, grins, and pushes his thumbs into his own eyeballs, and runs off, smashing his head onto the concrete and dies. The last one just walks towards him and drops to his knees. The tentacles wrap around its body and squeezes. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let's roll initiative then, please.
Whilst the Queen was doing their speech, just with absolutely no fanfare whatsoever, the fire elemental just sort of slowly made its way up towards Shotzer and just sort of like, so I didn't get any entrance music. Sweet, cool, no worries. So can I have a token and a sheet, please, Joe?
Do you want the fire elemental, big one? Fire
elemental, please.
Yeah, sure.
Because I get to roll initiative for them separately.
All right, cool. So I'm going to have to give you and Ferg, because also Ferg's got these as well.
Okay. Oh, how do I do the token thing? You showed me the other day.
Oh, sorry, guys.
The token thing?
Yeah, I've got it.
So
sheet.
Let's all have a look at this wonderful Demogorgon while we're all having a look around at our... Oh, what's it gone back over there for?
Where's it gone?
There we go. Great. Okay, so how are we doing?
Oh, good. The great. This is excellent.
Oh,
Excellent
Nordlaw
initiative.
with the cat.
Go on, Nord, with the cat. Surely
Right.
the cat goes before the Demogorgon.
Just so you guys are aware at home, I spoke to everybody before we started, and they're happy for lair actions. So we are going to be adding the lair actions into this battle as well. Okay, good. Are we all initiative up? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's have a look.
Let's party.
Great. The cat is going to go first. Fantastic. So you just hear that ooh, 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 and a lick goes across the back of the head of the cat. Okay, what do you want to do?
Did I make it into the turn order? I can't see myself on the...
Oh yeah, you're definitely that. I can see it. Oh, maybe I haven't given you the... Let's have a look. Cat.
The cat's in the turn order.
Yeah.
Cat's in the turn order. 22 is there.
But the Nordlaw...
Oh, Nordlaw
I feel like when you
isn't.
rolled it added like an eagle to the initiative order.
Yeah, right.
Let me-
okay.
I'm sorry, I'll pop you in now. 12, was it?
Okay. 8, I think.
8.
Yeah, it did an eagle instead of me.
That's really weird. That is really bizarre. All right.
Dude.
So let's put these back into order. There we go. All right. Cats, 22. I'm going to put it above the players always go before the creatures. We all know this. All right. So
Yeah.
the cat's going to go first.
The cat's it's probably gonna just sit there and just like lick its paws a little bit, just have a little look around. Where is he? In the corner? Yeah.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, great. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So the Demogorgon looks over towards
That's so funny.
the Demogorgon.
It can't make an attack, so it's just like
The Demogorgon looks towards and it brings up one of its huge tentacles towards you. Oh, I've got you guys around the wrong way. Oh, you're all in the wrong places. I'll have to sort that out in a second because the Demogorgon needs to go first. Hang on, let me just do this. Sorry about everybody at home. I'm just going to move everyone's videos around. There we go. So it's one. So Bessie, we're all in the wrong spots. There we go. Bessie's now in the right spot. That's great. And then we need to move Silmer over. There we go. There's Silmer. I was having too much fun, you see, and I just thought I'm having a look. There we are. We are back to normal. Okay. So he brings his hand up towards you, Bessie. As this sort of tingle starts to go across its tentacles, and you feel your hoofs slightly coming off the ground as it casts a telekinesis, and it's going to try and move you. So can we have a strength check, please?
Yes. There we go. Oh, for doofa.
Oh! And the dice win out, coming through with that 1 and that 20. As your feet then drop back down, boom, as his telekinesis fails and he's unable to move you. You hear a voice in your head, next time. As he looks across and he moves forward, just slightly, and stands before everyone. Great. Suddenly, around the Demogorgon goes black. As we have our first of our lair actions come in. I'm going to use red because I like red. Who doesn't like red? There's a suddenly darkness pours in front of him. And over you. And over you. And into the centre. As suddenly you are surrounded in absolute pitch black of darkness. And you hear, I can see you.
God.
Shotzer.
Shotzer. Hang on. While I do this, Joe, can you stick my fire elemental in the turn order at 17? So it goes next. Okay, so Shotzer is going to back away for their movement. Oh, I'm moving the magical darkness. That's how
give me 1
powerful
second.
shots are.
I will get that sorted for you.
That's okay.
Okay, to move to back. There you go. You should be able to do that.
Lovely. So, hang on. I'm going to try and get hold of shots, move them back here, and then I'll put your darkness back. There you go.
Okay.
Still moving darkness. So shots is gonna come back to here, and is going to clap her hands together and pull open a astral door and cast dimension door. And Shotzer is going to come and stand by this lovely sword, I presume this is here, just nicely behind.
Yeah.
And that is my turn.
Great. Okay, good. Okay, so then Bessie, you feel something begin to kind of hit you as you kind of you're looking out into the darkness into no fixed point.
I could see you, as can I.
So, can you do a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Mm-hmm. It's not.
Nice one.
Natural 20.
As you stand there, you begin to feel beguiled. As you begin to struggle for your own senses, everything around you seems extremely confusing. You are now under the effects of the confusion spell.
Whoa.
Nat 20
On a
didn't
nat
do it.
20. It didn't work.
As you begin to kind of feel yourself. So on your next turn, we will need to do some rolls and we'll figure out what it is you're going to be going up to. Okay.
Do you not get some pluses to that because your aura?
Not for beguiling. That's not on
Oh,
here.
no. You do
Not for a wisdom save.
The saving throws you do. Be a +2. Yeah? Because of your charisma.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're still.
Okay, great.
You're beguiled.
22. Yeah.
Oh, Christ. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay, fire elemental.
Fire elemental, which I'm still moving darkness. I'm so sorry, Joe. Have I got the ability to move this fire elemental?
Yes, you do. If you want me to move it, I can move it for you.
Yeah, if you can move it just in the direction of the shouty Demogorgon.
Oh, yeah, this is all in your brain. How many feet?
It's got a movement of 50.
Okay. So I think I'm going to bring it to here then, because you're literally right in front of it.
Lovely. So it has the option to be within the turn of something. Within the space of something. The minute it touches something, it catches fire? Question mark?
I'm going to say you can't see it quite yet, so I think we're going to have to do an attack to see if it will... If it touches it then yeah, we'll start doing the damage.
Awesome. Okay, so attack with disadvantage?
Disadvantage as they cannot see it.
Okay. All right, here we go. 1.
Oh.
That didn't do anything. 21, no, 8.
Misses.
15.
And 15 misses, unfortunately. As this like flame kind of goes across, but nobody sees any light dissipating out of this darkness. Okay. Anything else that Fire Elemental wants to do?
No, Fire Elemental's just going to keep thrashing in the way.
I think the fire mental, I think is great. The mental fire.
Environmental.
Okay, Bessie, could you roll a d10 for me, please?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Turn wasn't in the way.
4. I believe you move in a random direction.
Oh, okay.
So let's have a quick check at that. Sorry, everybody at home, I'm just having a quick check at the charmed spell. Now, confusion spell, my apologies, it's not charmed.
I was going to say.
You're not charmed, you're not going to get out of that one.
I can't be charmed.
Oh, no, you take no actions during this turn. So you sort of stood there
like that.
So I've absolutely freaked out, and you just do absolutely nothing during this turn. Okay, so Silma. Actually, no. Demogorgon is going to. Yes, looks over at you, Silma.
Yeah.
It's like, hello, elf. Hello, little elf. Could you do a wisdom save for me, please?
Mm-hmm.
You are stunned as you stand there, absolutely frozen in fear. Alrighty. So I think that you don't take any actions during that go, I think.
Can't move, can't speak, automatically fail. Yeah.
Yep, that's it. Okay. Suddenly, Nordlaw, in the darkness, you're sort of looking around and you're sort of not really hearing very much going on, and you're becoming very concerned.
So I don't know what's happening next to me, or I haven't heard what's happening to Bessie or
No.
anything like
As
that.
far as you're concerned, you've heard absolutely nothing happen.
Okay. All right, okay. And it's completely dark.
It's completely dark.
All right, I'm going to...
I just seen in the chat. It's going exactly as planned.
We got you. We have you right where we want you. Yeah.
20 minutes well spent, guys. 20 minutes well spent.
Yeah. I am going to turn into an air elemental.
Great. Okay, so let's get that air elemental in.
There he is. I just plumped him in.
Oh, you've done it already. Great.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'll just carry them both around, so I know Nordlaw's still there.
Okay.
I'm going to go up 15 feet up in the air.
Yep.
See if I can see anything.
So you kind of go up, and as you kind of come out, you see that there's these like massive pools of darkness sort of around, but not much else.
Okay. So I'm going to take a punt at where the Demogorgon must be.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to cast... Oh, difficult. Erupting Earth. So that's this one.
At this point, you can see on the ground.
Oh, okay.
So you could go somewhere next around it and try and catch it.
All right, because I can't see. Yeah, all right.
So
sorry,
I've got some area effects templates for you.
Yeah. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, if I can't see the ground, I can kind of work out roughly where the ground is, or
Is the importance is in the text.
description. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. I'm gonna cast this instead. Gonna go sunbeam.
Okay.
Straight into kind of the direction of where I saw it. So that's this guy.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Constitution 7. Like flashes from your hand. Each creature in the line. Oh, so just kind of goes straight across. All right.
Yeah.
So Dan,
straight in.
So Dan and myself need to do the Constitution saving throws then.
For the fire elemental, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I guess I can't even see the fire elemental because it's magical darkness.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right. So let's do a a Constitution.
Yes.
15.
Okay. Oh, my Demogorgon sheet's not coming up. Oh dear.
Dead.
Oh no.
Dead Gorgon.
Yeah, I don't know.
Looks like we won.
Yeah.
Everybody go home.
Yeah, it was great, guys. Well done.
Everyone had a great time.
Yeah, we all did really well. I'm really proud of you.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just
Go
try something.
team.
No, I literally cannot bring up my Demogorgon sheet. That is really bizarre. All right, let me.
Yeah, this is the bit we didn't tell you about our plan, Joe.
Yeah, just literally
Yeah,
hack
I
my
passed
system.
technical error in the lobby. So
So good. All right, let's have a look, see if I can get you back. I've just had to refresh, so I've just refreshed. There we go.
Oh, I see.
There we go. Demogorgon's back. All right.
Right.
Boom. Con.
Yeah.
Oh, it fails.
Gross. Cool. So sunbeam.
I'm gonna choose to be successful on that one.
Okay. Then you take half damage.
Burning them.
That's half damage on that one.
Mm-hmm. So you take 15.
14.
14.
15.
14.
15. Damn it.
How do I change hit points on this? I don't have the 3 little circles that swing round it.
That's all right, I can do that for
Can I
you.
do it on the sheet?
Give me 1 second.
No problem.
Oh, you should do. So is it 14?
Yeah.
There you go. 88.
Thanks.
Oh, righty. So we sort of like sort of beams through.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to do at all?
I might just move away. I'm going to stay 15 feet in the air, but I'm going to move just slightly out of this magical darkness. Probably to here.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Fantastic. As we end round 1.
Yeah, come on. Last in a round.
Oh yeah!
Okay, cat in the corner.
The cat is going to sniff about, see if it can see a friendly person, and it'll sneak up to them. So, yeah, if it can see Silmar, or like smell roughly where they are, it's going to just head on over there. So is that like, yeah.
Righty.
Just going to go boop.
Okay, great. Okay, so Demogorgon. Once again, Bessie, you feel your feet starting to come off the ground. So let's do those strength checks, please. Oh, 21.
Plus 2.
Plus 2, 24.
No, it's
23.
check.
No, that's a check, yep. So you get moved
Damn.
to... Hang on. Let me try and get this right. As everybody at home is going, I know what you're doing, Joe. Oh, there we go, to there.
Oh, helping you out of the darkness. That's nice.
So you're coming out of the darkness.
Oh, thank you.
No worries at all. And
Great.
so that is going to be their action. Okay. Oh, actually, yes, that'll be their action. Suddenly, the darkness disappears. Boop. 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 As 2 Demogorgons each go off in different directions. As you see them, they are flickering, almost like in strobe effect. As you just hear,
Which one am I? Well, I'm me. Yes, I know you're you, Heterodire.
as you sort of see this like flashing between the two. As we are through to Shortser.
I'm sorry, Joe. I hate to get all branded on you, but behind you it does say the Demogorgon. It doesn't say the Demogorgons. We have branded this in a particular way, and I don't feel like we're giving the audience what they want right now.
Yeah.
But you know, if this is where we're going to go, 4 Eldritch Blasts.
Doom, doom, doom.
Doom. Two at each.
Okay, so you're gonna fire 2 first, so let's do that first.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 to this one. 1 Eldritch Blast. 25.
25 hits. I just need to roll a d20. Give me a second. As this thing hits towards it, it goes boom, and it disappears, leaving 1 Demogorgon to the side.
Nice.
Sweet.
Yay.
All right. So that one gets 3 Eldritch Blast. 25.
It hits.
21.
Misses.
And 31.
31 hits. Yeah. So 2 of those hits.
Okay, amazing. So that first one is for 10, and on 1, because of my class, I get to add 1 additional damage die to that, to 1 attack per turn.
Cool.
So I will roll another d10. So 16. Also, once per turn, I get to have you make a wisdom save.
All right, cool. For what reason? Oh, if you hit me.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I've just found my new target. Okay, cool.
With the fire elemental, I've got an attack of opportunity of the Demogorgon.
Hey, it could have done. Actually, yeah, it could have done. So let's do that. And if it hits, then we'll take the other attack that you put on Dan as hitting the right one. Okay.
Okay.
Let's do the fire elemental.
Yeah, on it. All the things. Oh, I've lost. No, I haven't. There. 23.
Yeah, that hits. So I'm going to roll the d20.
Nice.
Okay, so the d20. 13. All right, so you hit the right one there. So that takes 8 fire?
8 fire, yeah.
Cool.
And then you failed your wisdom save. Are you immune to fear?
Oh, I haven't done my wisdom. Have I done my wisdom save? Yeah, I found my...
Yeah, 22.
You tried to frighten me?
Yeah.
Upakasuko! And you just hear laughter kick through.
You were right, Ferg. Gets off on it.
Yeah, I knew it.
All right, so final Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
The damage 4.
Yeah.
I hit.
The 10.
So that's another 10.
Right.
Which direction? No, I won't go with that. And I think, so Shotzer is then just going to perch back behind their sword because it's definitely going to protect them. And that is my turn.
Okay, great. So, let's have a swing. So the Demogorgon is going to, it's plenty of space. Its tail suddenly swings out towards the air elemental.
I'm 15 feet up as well.
Oh, are you? Okay,
yeah.
We'll do the fire elemental then instead.
Okay, great.
Oh, good. Don't worry then. So let's have a look and see what the attack roll will be on this. Tail attack. Ciao. Okay.
Whoa.
So as you take 20, 32 bludgeoning and necrotic damage to the fire elemental. Hello?
33.
33. I think Dan's gone. Somebody take a screenshot.
Oh no!
Somebody take a
Did you
screenshot.
actually kill him?
I think we did.
Oh yeah. That's a very pensive pose.
You actually knocked him out.
Oh, I think he's gone.
You hit him so hard that he dropped out in real life.
See, it's this whole meta thing. See, I blame you, Grace, for doing technical difficulties in the locker room.
Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I didn't think it would. I didn't know it's an area of attack effect. And then
Oh yes.
I should have read the spell more carefully.
So Dan, your fire elemental takes 33 bludgeoning and necrotic damage.
Okay, I think you still need to change that for me, right?
Yeah, I could do that.
Thank you. I don't think I have the ability to change the thing.
As that swings through. Fantastic. Okay, fire elemental is now its turn.
Fire elemental. Sorry, I'm on phone Wi-Fi, so I'm doing some things. Fire elemental into here, and actually no, it's going to go into the space. Going to get all up in their business and makes them catch fire.
Cool.
So they take 1d10 just for me going into their space. So 6.
Okay.
And now they're on fire and will take 1d10 every turn until they use an action to put themselves out.
Is that if there's things that are flammable upon them?
Let me see what it says.
I'm pretty sure it's if they're a creature or they have flammable items.
It doesn't do quite as much damage as you expect it to.
Is the fire elemental just going to stay there as well?
I can.
Or yeah, I'm just just thinking ahead to like.
I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's fine.
Anything else the fire elemental is going to do?
Yeah, 2 attacks, 1 and 2.
Great. Second
21 and 22.
The second one hits.
Lovely. So that is 11 damage.
Okay, it doesn't do as much damage as you think it will.
Cool.
Okay. Then,
and yeah, that's her turn.
okay, cool. So then, yeah, you feel something in your, I think, Nordlaw, you feel something in your elemental state. You feel something looking at you. And you can see it looking at you. So this is crucial. You have an option to make the save or close your eyes. Now that you can see that it's looking at you. If you close your eyes, you will not be able to open it until the Demogorgon's next turn.
I will close my eyes.
Okay, cool. So you feel something kind of go towards
until
you.
the Demogorgon's next go, did you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
As you now close your eyes instead, so that you're able to kind of keep hold of your sanity.
Okay.
But you are now blinded, unless you want to open your eyes.
That's fine. I will keep my eyes closed. Yeah. I don't know if I want to do that, but I think it's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
I don't want my mind to melt out through my airy body, so... Cool. All right. Yeah, I'm going to keep my eyes closed.
Okay. Anything you'd like to... So it is now Bessie's turn.
Mm-hmm. Do you need another wisdom save from me? Am I still...
Suddenly it all becomes clear of where you're standing.
Oh, great. Perfectly.
Mm-hmm. Perfectly clear in every way.
Perfectly. Wonderful. Okay. Bessie's pretty upset by all the shenanigans so far, and she is going to clap her hands, and she's going to summon down a flame strike from the heavens, which I will try to do now. Here it is. Sticking it in the chat.
Okay, so you're deck saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Spell saves 12. Okay. So yeah, Apsy takes that damage.
Excellent. Okay, cool. So yeah, go for it.
Okay, so if we do the fire damage and the radiant damage separately, then please. Can you do them separately? Great.
Sure. Sorry,
okay.
I'm just trying to get this off.
Takes 13 radiant, and it doesn't take as much damage as you think it will in terms of the fire.
Okay. Great.
All right. Good. Okay, and then we're through to anything else you'd like to do?
I'm just going to head on towards it, so she's just going to sort of lumber her 30 feet in that direction.
Fantastic. Let's make your move then. All right, so we're through to Silmer.
I'm not stunned?
No, you're now no longer stunned.
Okay. I'll move back a bit, and I'll use Nature's Veil as a bonus action to become invisible. Do I have a sense if it can see me or not? Do I sense that? I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know.
Yeah. I will use my oath bow with one of my fire arrows, which now seems like a bad idea to make fire arrows. But let's try that.
So you gain advantage because it's the oath bow. Did you whisper? I'm guessing you whispered into it.
Oh, I did want to whisper. Let me see what. Swift death to you who have wronged me.
Yes, always the great line that all rangers would like to say.
Yes.
Okay, and you fire across for a 19. That misses, unfortunately. This goes past.
You use my multi-attack, and you know what? I feel like let's not waste. Let's not, have no chance to use it. So I'll use the arrow of slaying.
Ooh, here we go.
Ooh.
Okay. So you
Come
notch
on.
this thing, and it's like constantly changing. It heads through for the 26, and it comes through, smacking into the side of the Demogorgon. Let's see what the damage this is gonna do with the advantage. So we get the sneak attack also. So let's see what we got.
What is it? Just needs to make a con saving throw, right? For the arrow.
Yes, it does. Okay, let's have a look. So what's your DC on the con?
17.
Right. It beats. It beats.
It rolled a 1. It got a 17. The arrow thing is useless. It still takes half damage. It still takes half
It
damage.
does say half damage.
It's 60-10.
It's insane amount of damage. This is going to be a crazy one.
It only gives you the option over here to do 5d10.
So you want 6d10? Do you want me to roll it in for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be great.
/R 6d10. Okay. 30. Oh, lovely roll.
Couple of ones in there, but that's right.
Yeah. So we are 30, 51, 60, 67 damage.
Has it taken damage before I shot at it?
Yes.
I also get Colossus Slayer.
Oh, here we go.
What?
So not the 14, but it takes 8 more damage on top of that.
Well done, guys. You have currently taken a good chunk of it amount out so far.
Nice.
Well done. Alrighty. As we sort of like see the arrow fly through and land, it's sort of like inside all of your brains, you hear that ka-ping! Sort of like of tinnitus sort of kicks through as we're going to go to a very short little break right there.
Oh, no!
To return for Silmer's like bonus actions, I'm guessing there's going to be some hiding going on as we continue this fight here on Total Party Knockouts. So if you are in the background and you've been looking through, it would be lovely if you could give us a quick follow. I think that there's loads of you have done so already. I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. But grab yourself a beer, grab yourself a cup of tea, and we shall return for the second part of Total Party Knockout. See you guys
Come on, team.
in a little bit. Oh, yeah. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you've enjoyed yourself so far. I've just had my coaching done. Thanks you very much to my wonderful, wonderful housemates for a bit of coaching. So we go.
Oh God!
So we're going to go straight back into the battle.
Joe
itself.
lives with a real Demogorgon. So
I
he's just
do.
like,
I do.
You got to do this, and you know.
Alrighty. So we were at the point where Silmare has just fired off a devastating attack on the Demogorgon. And I believe that you may still have a. Oh, did you go into hiding for your bonus?
No, I'm invisible, or at least I hope I'm invisible to the Demogorgon.
Right,
I use Nature's Veil. I'll just move back a little bit more. I have some more movement.
Okay,
that's
cool.
it.
Okay. So, Nordlaw, you are now currently with your eyes closed.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm blind.
You're technically
right?
blind. Yes.
Yeah. But from what I could tell, the Demogorgon hasn't moved around or anything. So I'm just going to like keep my eyes closed, bring up the same hand that still has this pearl of like sunlight in it, and just shoot in the same direction with the sunbeam.
Okay.
Pew.
So you need another con save, right?
Yep.
Okie dokie.
DC 20.
I'm just checking
Thank you.
something on Bessie. Give me 1 second. That'd be fine.
Let's see what happened.
So, death.
My what?
What happened to the death save? I didn't do the death save. That wasn't me.
What?
That wasn't me. Okay, so you need a dex saving throw,
My
right?
what?
I mean, it was a success.
Con save.
Oh, it's a failure.
So many nat ones.
I know, right?
Nice.
It means the 20s are coming. All right, so that takes 27.
Yep, 27 radiant damage.
Lovely. Fantastic. Anything else you would like to do?
I mean, I'm not quite sure because I'm 15 feet in the air, so I don't know how much of a reach the Demogorgon's got.
Well, let's do a little Pythag. Let's have a look. Where's my Pythag? I do have a Pythagoras for this. Pythagoras calculator. So you're 15 feet up and you're 15 feet away, right?
Yeah, by the looks of things.
Cool. Yeah, you're 21 feet away.
Okay.
Right.
I will just float over in this direction a little bit. So maybe 15 feet over that way. I'm just going to hide Nordor behind him as well.
Lovely. So through to the cat.
The cat.
Oh, my
is
Demogorgon's disappeared. Let me put him back in.
He's there.
He doesn't get a turn this round.
For us. The cat is going to. It kind of didn't know where its mate went, so it's just gonna.
Yeah, sorry.
Just gonna follow you. Just be a pest.
Gonna go poop in the sand.
Actually, no. It's gonna stay. It's just gonna like scratch against this pillar. Yeah, it's gonna scratch us.
Lovely.
Super.
Okay, Bessie. Can you do a wisdom save for me, please?
Yeah. Really good at that, so it's good that it keeps coming up. Awesome.
Okay, I'm going to decide what you're going to do in your next turn. Okay.
Great.
Alrighty, let me just check something. Cool.
Here it comes, guys.
Let me just have a quick look at your character sheet. Oh, interesting. Okay, good.
Do not kill the cat, Joe. Do not kill a cat and a dog in a 12-month period.
Just
The chat-
measuring the
No.
difference. Just measuring how far the cat is. No big deal.
Just all good. Okay, good. And
Don't make me kill a cat.
you get picked up off the ground and you move 30 feet for a start.
Okay.
Okay. So that. Then the Demogorgon is going to move this way. Do you want an opportunity attack?
I would love one.
Yeah, go for it. Oh, sorry, a bit more than that. I got 50 feet. Hang on.
24
Good.
Yeah, that hits.
for 14.
Okay. So that would be slightly less than you expect. Okay.
So we call it 13.
Great.
Cool.
And darkness befalls the entire stadium. No, just bits and pieces. So we're going to get some darkness there. We get some darkness over here. Great. We get some darkness over here. And finally, we're going to get some darkness over there. Okay.
No.
Fabulous. Okay, shots up.
So he knows exactly where I am. That's good. That's good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he senses where you are.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fine.
Okay. So before seeing nothing, Shotzer saw the Demogorgon on the charge towards them.
Yes, you did, yeah.
So he's going to like feel their way along to the end of this magical giant sword, and is going to fire off 4 more Eldritch blasts.
Yeah, all with disadvantage.
At the Demogorgon, all with disadvantage. Come on. Where is it? It's here. 24.
That hits.
For 13 force damage.
Lovely.
And I've realised another thing about this damage die is I get to change this to necrotic damage. Does that make a difference?
Let's have a quick look. No.
Okay. So I'll still do the extra d10.
Okay.
So 6 more.
Yep.
And I don't like that how close that Demogorgon's getting, so I'm going to push it back with Repelling Blast 10 feet, please.
Okay, do you need any save with that?
Whoa.
No, it just does it.
All right, there you go.
Does it smash into the pole?
Oh, yeah, it smashes into the pole. Perfect.
Yes.
Yeah. And takes... second blast, 22.
Meets it, hits.
Ooh. 8 force damage, back another 10 feet.
It goes up against the pole, so you can thank Ferg for that.
Oh.
Oh. All right.
Does it not take any
I thought I was
damage?
going to take some damage. That's why.
I'll do the 1d6. How's that?
All right, for both.
No, just for the first one. But it only takes.
Okay.
It doesn't take as much as you think it does.
Okay, so the next one was 26
Yeah, it hits.
for 15.
15. You.
And the final one, 31.
Oh, very lovely. Good attacks. For how much?
For 11.
Perfect. Very well
I mean,
done.
you can give it the one more impact damage per impact if you like, and then I'm just going to try and like walk my way round to the other end of this this sword again and just hope.
Okay, good. Okay. Alrighty. So then the fire elemental. Can we make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Yeah. Wisdom saving throw. Oh, that's a nat 1, baby.
Okay, so takes the confusion spell.
Welcome.
Let's do a D10.
D10. Come on, 9 and 10. It's a 2.
It's a 2. I think.
Yeah.
What does the 2 do? I think it might be the same as before.
It wins.
I don't think it does anything. Yeah, it doesn't move and take any actions this turn. Alrighty. So we're through to Bessie. Bessie, could you load up your highest level smite for me, please? And
not the cat. Not the cat.
You're being guided. You're going to be guided by the Demogorgon during this attack. As you storm forward into the darkness, could you take the attack with advantage, please, with the Vorpal sword? And
with the sword, yeah.
Fire Vorpal swords with advantage on your highest level smite. Okay, so that hits.
That'll be at disadvantage because of foresight.
Oh, it will be. And it still hits.
Straight roll.
But it still hits.
It still hits.
Okay.
Right, yeah.
So you hit for
Darn.
13, 2, and 5 plus the smite.
I think that radiant should be my
Oh
smite.
no! I want you to cast a spell. I want you to cast a
Oh,
Smite spell,
no.
please. Oh, no.
No.
I thought you meant just my usual smite. Yeah, that's it, actually. Sorry.
So there is nothing, no, you don't have any other
Okay.
smites. Let's have a look. Okay, great. So we're going to do a wisdom saving throw from Silmer, please.
The cat.
Not very
Oh.
wise. Yeah,
Right.
like don't kill the cat. Like, wait, don't kill me.
Oh, it beats it. All right, cool. So you think, so you take half of this damage. So the full damage would be 15, 20, 24, 31 damage total.
All right.
Should I make you do some horns because you ran in? I could do.
Shall I make you do some?
Didn't
So
dash
innocently
in,
said.
though. Oh, you're doing it anyway. You're taking that away. So doing that.
Oh
doing
no,
that anyway.
I think it does that. Let's have a hammering horns to see if that does. When you take an action,
Yeah,
you use a
I need
bonus
to-
action to shove the target with the horns. Yeah, why not? Can you do a strength saving throw as well, please, Silmer?
Do they not technically get +2 because of the aura?
They
the aura
do.
of protection?
I am absolutely
yeah.
not being
No, technically
Double-
you do. And you
Double
double
crit.
crit.
that's double crit. Double crit.
Push her
Yeah.
back. Push her back.
So you don't get pushback, but you see that cloudness across the eyes of Bessie as she's beginning to attack you. Okay, Silmer. You've just been attacked by Bessie.
Yeah.
A
Let's
total
use.
stranger.
I know. I
Well, you
feel
don't know
like
what's happened. You've been in the darkness.
I should. Yeah, I don't know who.
It could be anyone.
Oh,
Like I should bonus action disengage so that I don't give Bessie a reaction. So I'll do that. I'm not sure if I need to do that, but
It's a good call.
and then I'll try to shoot at the Demogorgon. I'm assuming because it's in darkness, I have disadvantage on it, but with advantage with my oath bow, so it's just a regular roll. Is there
That's correct, but no sneak attack.
no sneak attack? Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh,
22
yeah.
meets it hits.
This would be with a fire arrow. I know it's gonna be halved, but
All right, so we take out the sneak. So that is 19 plus the fire damage.
yeah, which is just a 1d6, and Colossus Slayer.
nice.
So much going on. It's great.
Awesome.
Oh, I'm gonna. Can I do one thing? Can I? No, I don't want to. Can I re-roll that 30 to try and crit on it with my elven accuracy?
It would still be. Oh, no, you rolled with 30. Yeah, you could. Yeah, absolutely.
Wait,
You
no,
could.
because it would be 22. No, because
Yes.
wouldn't it'd be my lowest anyway?
No, it wouldn't.
Oh,
It's a
so I'm
normal-
re-rolling the 20.
it's a
I'm
nor-
re-rolling the 22, basically, right?
It's a normal roll because you got the disadvantage with the oath bow makes it advantage, so it's normal. So yes, you can re-roll that 30, but we will take the second result.
Oh, I'll leave it then. I don't want to risk. I don't want to risk missing. I'll leave it.
Okay.
I'll leave it.
Okay, so that's for a total of 19 plus, no, so that's 28 plus 3, 31? 30. Yes.
30.
Yep. No, 29.
Yeah.
Great, as you fire through. Well done. Lovely
Yay!
hit. All right. So, Nordlaw, you are... Actually, have I got any... I did that. Oh, well, I do. Yeah, let's have a look. Can I see him yet? Probably not. No, can't see you. Oh, no, I don't have any left. Oh, yep, so it's Nordlaw's turn.
I'm gonna fly on out of this magical darkness. Over this way. Let me just have a look at something. And then I'm still got that spell up, so I'm just gonna use it again. So sunbeam.
Right, cool. So you need another saving throw from me.
Yeah.
What is it? Con again. Yes.
Con, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. My apologies. 22. it meets it?
So yeah, it meets. So you take half that damage.
Half the damage. Great. That is 16. Fabulous. Oh shit, that's bad. Anybody in the chat tell me how many hit points I just had? It's called 390. All right. Fabulous. All right. Okay. So, anything else you'd like to do, Lord Law?
I would actually. Let's have a look. 50 feet. Let's see. I might just because that's just an action. It's not casting a spell because it's a. So I'm going to bonus action healing words to Silmar.
Okay. Can you see? Yeah, you can see them now, can't you? Yes, that's good.
First level, yeah.
Okay, great. Alrighty.
So that's 8 points of healing. You're welcome.
Thank you. I'll take it.
All right, Mr. Cat. Is it Bebo? No, what was his name again? Bebo.
Booper.
Booper. What's Booper going to do?
Let's see. Scratched its hands a little bit. It's going to
279.
It's gonna go over here.
Is it 297?
This cat is gonna cast fireball in a minute. I can tell. Like, it's just gonna move around, not do anything.
Yeah.
Thank you, chat, for telling me what my my damage was, my hit points were. Thank you very much. Okay, so that's everything from the cat.
It's gonna go over to here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go 50 feet. Yeah, let's get to there. Okay.
Actually, sorry. It's going to just sit next to Bessie. It's going to go and give it a little sniff, wander into the darkness.
Oh, no.
So, Shorter,
Why?
can I get a wisdom saving throw, please?
Yeah, you can. Is it a magical effect?
Nope.
Not. Is it a spell?
Oh, shit, I just remembered I should be taking advantage on this. Thanks for reminding me. But no, it's not.
Not a spell, and it's not a magical effect.
No.
But your Demogorgon's still on fire, isn't he? So should you be taking?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a couple of.
That's the start. That's the start of the turn, I think. So yeah.
I'll take 6. I'll take 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you do your wisdom saving throw, please, Dan?
Trying to distract you.
So
Cool.
15.
You'll do what I say on your next turn.
So my talisman flashes, and I get to add 3.
You do what I tell you on your next turn.
Damn it!
And let me think, what else would I like to do here? I think that's it. Okay, so suddenly darkness comes out, and there are 2 Demogorgons.
What?
Okay, so that's the lair actions done. Okay, short sir.
Yes.
I'd like you to come out from behind this sword. What's your range of Finger of Death?
Like 5 feet.
5 feet.
It's 60.
60 feet. All right.
Yeah.
Hang on.
So I come out to here.
Yeah. Could you go full movement for me?
Yeah.
So
5.
What's your
15,
full movement?
20, 25. Oh, 30.
30. I'll just do it from here. Then that's fine.
Oh, okay.
Let's go to there. Oh my word! All right, cool. Yeah. Can Blade of Despair?
Yeah.
Could you cast Blade of Despair for me?
Yeah.
And then just turn it off.
Ooh. Oh, that's so harsh. But yeah, well played.
Okay.
Well played.
Wow.
And what else you got for bonus actions? Eldritch Blast. If it's Eldritch Blast, is that a bonus action? What you got bonus action? Tell me what you could do for a bonus action.
So in all fairness, Blades of Despair is a bonus action.
Oh,
Eldritch Blast
wicked.
is an action.
And then I'll have some Eldritch Blasts, please. Could you fire it towards your ranger?
Please stop.
Yeah. Yes, I can. How many would you like?
Oh, how many can you do?
I can do 4.
Yeah, I can do all 4, please.
Okay.
And I'll add one of your things to it as well.
The extra
Hits.
damage die.
Hits. Hits. Hits.
Oh, yikes.
Oh God.
10. 22. 34.
Oh boy.
40, 34, 42 plus 44. There you go.
So 44 necrotic
Still
damage. Great. I think that's everything.
But the Demogorgon's still on fire, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Demogorgon's still on fire. Do you have any concentration spells up at the moment?
Yeah, the arrows. Yeah.
Okay, let's do a con save.
It's just a straight D20, right?
Be a cons. Yeah, so they're now normal stuff.
There we go.
Okay. Whew. Right. I had to work myself up for that one.
Oh mate, it was so good. I could see it in your eyes. You were like, "I'm gonna be such a prick here."
Do you control
You told us.
Do you control your fire elemental?
Not anymore. I don't.
All right, it's just do whatever it wants.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, God.
In terms of elemental wars, then I think it should go straight towards the air elemental.
Yes,
Right.
Joe.
Let's go in for some
Yes.
attacks. Right, so 2 touch attacks on the air, 1 and 2. So 19, does that hit?
Yep.
Okay, I'm guessing the 9 doesn't. So
No, 9 doesn't.
okay, so you take 14 fire damage.
Okay. Fine.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Okay, Bessie, thank you so much. We get so many resubs and subs at the moment. I want to say thank you to all of you. We'll go when we get a little break in the action. I will definitely thank all of you for that, but I appreciate it. It just keeps going and just going off and off and off in my ear. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Stuart, thank you.
All right, so Bessie, you are no longer hypnotized,
Okay.
but you do look down and see the blood upon your blade. As you look across at Silverbear, who's sort of looking pretty terrible, as a cat rubs against your leg.
I have one eyebrow at you,
You see it across the stadium. She goes, "Sir!" And actually, she's gonna head in your direction.
You wonder
Get
why
you
some
in
are
there.
distrustful of other people. I mean,
But to make up for it, she's gonna get you in her loving glow, and she's gonna cast a prayer of healing.
oh, thank you.
Give you a little sign.
Lovely. 2d8 plus your spell one.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Twice. Ignore that one.
It takes the
Yeah, so you get
14.
11. Yeah.
11.
Alrighty. Okay, anything else, Bessie?
No, I'm all right where I am.
Okay, cool.
Without killing a cat or something, there's not much I'm doing.
Okay. All right. Yeah, why not? I've had a lot of stuff on you. I see you as a target. That's the problem, you see. Silmer, could you do a wisdom saving throw, please?
Wait,
Oh,
sorry.
no, that's incorrect. No, do not worry. Don't worry. No, it's incorrect. Can't do that. Okay, Silmer, it's now your turn.
Gonna move over here and try to hide as my bonus action from the Demogorgon.
Where are you? Okay. Do you want to do a do you want to do a stealth check for me?
Yeah.
We haven't done a stealth duel any of your stealth checks yet, so we should do one. Oh, yes, you are hidden.
Then I would like to try and shoot the front one.
Yeah, this one here. Yeah, this one.
I'll re-roll the 15.
Okay.
I'm just gonna click it again. It'll take the first one. Oh, brutal.
That is brutal.
Um,
As it flies past the Demogorgon.
But we'll try again. What else do I gotta do? 23.
23.
I'm gonna re-roll the 21 to try and get a crit.
Oh,
So just the first one. Okay, now it doesn't crit.
Okay, cool. I'm going to roll a d20. So you want to do the damage for me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, yes. So it's going to land. So that is 9 plus 8 is 30. So 30?
Plus Colossus Slayer.
39.
39. Yeah.
Wicked. Fantastic. Lovely. Anything else you'd like to do? That's you,
No,
isn't
I'll stay there. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So Nordlaw, you've got a fire elemental like throwing punches at you.
Right on my ass. But luckily, my passive perception is so amazing that I realised that one of my friends is in trouble. So I'm going to cast Healing Spirit. So if I, going to cast Healing Spirit. So basically going to cast the Healing Spirit. I don't have a little token that I can put on.
What's the size of it?
5 foot.
Great. Okay.
It's just a little sprite.
Yeah,
Right.
Whereabouts would you like it?
Can I pop them over there on top of?
And is it a point you can see?
Can I space that is? Yeah, that you can see. Damn it! Can I see that? No.
Should have moved more.
No, it's fine. I'll pop the spirit next to you, kind of near you.
Okay.
So if we do what there?
Yeah, there sounds good.
Okay.
And it takes the form of a little sprite, and it's called Fanta. So step into Fanta, and you'll get some heals. Realize that I should probably get rid of this fire elemental, and I've still got this mote of sunlight sticking out my hand.
No,
so
that does remind me. Did you take any damage? You did take damage. Could you do
I did. I need to do a
con
save. Yeah, let's have a look. I take these at advantage.
I can't remember how much it was.
It was 14.
So it'll be 10, so you're probably going to be fine. I'm guessing you're going to be fine with this.
Yeah.
I should have taken my con save earlier at advantage because I had foresight.
So
God. Yeah, you've still got your son.
Yeah, great. I'm just going to shoot it. Shoot the fire elemental in the face.
All right.
Demogorgon's a bit too far away, so...
see the con check.
Yep, it was...
Oh, it fails. So what's the damage on that?
31.
Oh, yeah.
That's a big hit.
This is a great spell.
It's a really good spell.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so we're back round 4.
Okay. Ding, ding, ding.
Okay.
Round 4. Cat.
Cat's always the cat.
Cat. The cat is going to... Oh, gosh. It's going to lick its paws a little bit. And then it's just going to saunter up to... Let's see. It's going to saunter up to Bessie. Yeah. Just going to sit on your feet. It's going to...
Oh, nice.
Boop your leg a little bit.
My hooves.
Yeah.
I love the little moment of calm before the Demogorgon and the lay action.
Yeah.
So soothing.
Much needed. It's much needed.
Really nice.
Boop is just booping your leg. That's how Boop got.
That's great. Thank you.
Okay, so Shortser, let's do another wisdom saving show, shall we? Yeah, I had so much fun last time.
Oh, mate, you killed it last time. 20. My talisman goes. 21.
Oh, no. So I'm going to take control of you in the next area. And the Demogorgons are going to move. Oh, right, no, actually, let's just go. Where's my 50 feet? There we go. Let's move that one down actually to there. All right, that sounds good. Darkness falls as always. Okay, darkness there. Let's go with darkness over here. It doesn't know where you are, Silmer. So it's going to stick darkness there. And then it's going to put some darkness over here. Great. Okay. Okay, Shortzer. Finger of death.
Yes, that's there.
Finger of death towards the druid, please.
Okay, I need a con save, please.
From me.
From Ferg.
Shit.
From
Is that
Nordor.
con save as an elemental, would that be? Because it's...
Oh, yeah, well, it might be from the yeah. Might be from the elemental because it's not a mental
Okay.
thing.
Yeah. How did you save on the character sheet?
If it doesn't have a save written, like if it has saves, it has it separately. If not, you just hit the con.
Okay. But I guess my spells are like con saves from me as a character, so I don't know which ones I should do.
What's the wording on the wild shape?
It is...
If it says like you keep your stats, then we do it from you. If it's
I think it's like you keep your stats, but like if the ones for the creature are better than yours, then you can take those.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's do cool.
Dear Philly says it's
save.
always as the elemental. Oh,
really?
So
no.
you're going to take 52 necrotic damage with the finger of spell.
God.
Finger of death.
Okay. 52.
Yep, so that's going to not affect you so far, which is good. But Dan, you are down a spell slot. Anything else you could do, Dan, while we're here?
As a bonus action, no, unfortunately, you've that's the limits to your carnage.
All right, we're going to move you to that.
Okay.
Okay, so now it's my go because it's a legendary action, so it's going to use a tail attack on you with advantage. Okay, so...
To me?
Yeah, so 29, does that hit?
29 does hit. I'm well squishy.
So that's 27 bludgeoning and necrotic damage.
So I take no necrotic damage.
22 bludgeoning damage. Then.
But I take 22.
Yep.
Nice.
All right. On to the fire elemental, which is going to do its usual and attack the thingy with 2 attacks. 18.
18 hits.
I'm guessing the 11 doesn't, so that's why I didn't ask.
No.
All right, so it's another 6 fire damage.
Okay.
And we need to do con saves, don't we?
Yeah.
So you failed on the first one, so you no longer have the sunbeam because that's 52.
Okay.
That's 52. I don't think you can get half of that, can you?
26.
No, can't do.
What's your con save?
+3, so
No, you can't
that's
make
a
it.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you no longer got sunbeam.
Okay.
All right.
It serves me well.
Okay, so tail attack was there, and that one. Elemental. Yeah, why not? Let's have a look at. No, I'm hypnotic. No, that's fine. I'll do another tail attack on Shortzer then, I think.
Go on in.
Well, how many hit points did you start with?
I started with 207. Then I got +5 because of Rowan stuff.
Yeah.
And then my form of dread gives me 1d10 plus my warlock level in temporary hit points.
Okay, I just wanted to check because I was like, have you got 212? I've hit you a few times. Okay, let's have a look. Alrighty. Going for another.
Oh, they don't go up?
They go for another tail attack. Okay, no, 19. Does that hit?
No, 19 does hit.
Okay, you take 16 bludgeoning.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, busy.
Leo, This is magicness, yes.
Magical darkness.
That we've got
Yeah. It's
that we've got
darkness.
dotted around. Okay, I'm gonna dispel magic because none of us can see. Might be time to get froggy.
I saw that. Dispel magic, really lovely. So one object magical effect within range. So what would you like to get rid of?
I'm going to get rid of the smoky on the Demogorgon.
Okay. Just going to check your reading. Third level or lower. Yeah, I think that should be fine. I think magical darkness is like 2, so you should be good. So you want it on the Demogorgon?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Looks as if it's within range. You don't need to see it, so that's all good. So the Demogorgon is now out of darkness. However, you still are in darkness.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay, good. Anything else you would like to do, Bessie?
I would just like to charge out of this. So
Great.
I'm going to move. Yeah, just not. The cat's on my hoof, right? So I know where the cat is. So I'm just going to go like left.
Okay.
Because otherwise I'm going to kill the cat. So I feel its lovely purring warmth at my hoofs. And I'm just going to blindly charge out over here. Oh,
Nice.
I'm going to take the darkness with me and then I'm going to join it.
Okay.
There we go.
That's a really badass sentence. I'm going to take the darkness with me, then I'm going to join it.
Okay, so Silmer. So Silmer, you're hiding behind the pillar. You can see that there's a darkness in front of you. And you can see that there is a sprite-like creature next to you. Unless that's concentration. Is that concentration?
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh no!
Yeah.
That's gone.
It's gone. Okay.
No.
Let's move this way. I want to be able to see both of them, so I'm trying to get into a range because I think I can do that. I can use volley, which is I can attack 2 creatures within 10 feet of each other with the same attack.
Nice.
So I'll attack both of them with my oath bow.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this is going to be complicated. Just trying to see how this goes.
Yeah.
All right, so 13. No, it's an advantage, 28.
Yeah.
So
28.
you hit. So
But let me re-roll it.
just in case you get a crit.
Yeah. I did not.
Oh, no, that does not hit.
No, so it's a 13 to 28. I re-roll the 13.
Gotcha. Yeah.
The 13 is still a 13, but I get the 28.
Okay, so let's see. So this is against the
Nice.
first one which is on the left-hand side.
Huh?
And that was the real Demogorgon, so let's go take the damage.
Okay, so it takes that and Colossus Slayer.
Mhm.
Not the snake, sorry. There, so.
Okay, so it's 16 plus 4, 20, 29, 39. Really lovely. All right, and then you do the second attack. Yeah, 26.
Let me just re-roll the 17th, not a crit.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me roll another d20. And that's not the right one. And it disappears. Even though
Okay.
you went for the other one. So,
Got it.
alrighty. So, anything else you'd like to
But
do?
is that my first attack? That's my first attack, right? Is to volley at them both?
Yep. So the sneak attack's been done. So you do have another attack.
I'll attack it again.
Mhm.
A crit.
Oh, you critted it. Let's have a look at this.
Yes! Come on!
Nice.
It's unfortunate that it's not the sneak attack.
It's not the sneak attack, unfortunately.
But I
yeah.
do still get Colossus Slayer.
All right. So that's 14, 27, 37,
unclicked,
42, 50, 56. And again.
Do I get to roll Colossus Slayer twice?
Yeah, 56, 62. Really lovely. Alrighty.
Okay.
Now
Which
he
did I-
is mad now.
So I think I can. I haven't used a bonus action. I'm going to move back and I'll use my bonus action to hide.
All right, let's do a quick check.
But I have advantage on it. Because I
32.
have foresight.
Okay,
Yeah.
32.
32.
All right, let's have a look at the perception. Oh, yes. Ooh. Okay, fine. Lovely. All right. So we're now round to Nordlaw.
Awesome. Nordlaw's thinking about frog, but he doesn't want to waste it yet because he thinks it might be a waste. So he's gonna pump erupting earth on the Demogorgon now that he can see it. Okay. So that's con save. That's
26.
Yeah, that passes. So it takes half damage.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
It takes 10.
Yeah, 10.
Ooh, oh, damn.
Oh, hello.
Sorry, that was me trying to look at what the spell does.
Good. So you take 10 bludgeoning damage. Oh, it's magical. Yes, that's good to get. Anything else you'd like to do?
I would like to. No, I think that's fine. That's it for now.
Okay, Mr. Cat.
Can I ask something about the second attack I had? We said no sneak attack damage, but I technically have advantage. I had advantage on the attack.
You only get one. Sneak attack damage. You only get one sneak attack per round.
Per round. Got it.
But yeah, you're on the right path. You get the advantage. It's like the conditions are right, but you've already used it. Yeah.
Got it.
Okay, so Mr. Cat.
The cat, yes, is going to.
I just love that we have to do the cat.
I love the cat roleplay each time.
Cat is it's getting a little bit bored, but it's quite enjoying like chasing all these characters around and like smelling all the new little smells. So it's gonna go over here. It's gonna sit next to Silmar. I think I'll just move that darkness back again, and it's gonna go and hang out with you. Yeah.
Okay. Great. All
and
right.
just
I've done my actions. That's right.
Nuzzle your ankles a little bit. So yeah.
All right. So the Demogorgon still got telekinesis at the moment. And now I'm going to recast it. I should have lost that concentration a long time ago. So I'm just going to recast it. It's going to try and move Bessie again.
Judd, also the area that the Demogorgon's in, it's like a 20-foot cube is difficult terrain, yeah.
Gotcha. Thank you, mate. So Bessie, can we get another strength check, please?
Would you like me to put that up as an area, Joe?
No, it's all right. I don't think I'm going to move very much.
Oh,
cool.
Sorry,
so
I did
12. Too. Okay.
It's 12, yeah.
All right, so you're going to move you over 30 feet. Oh, I've gone really... It's there. Oh, fucking darkness. Okay, good. And then could you do a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Always great. +2, so that's 12.
Okay, so yeah, you're under my control.
Yeah.
Okay, short say you're no longer under my control.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Is it my turn?
Swings,
so then we come
swings
through,
and roundabouts, guys.
We come through for the lair actions. So there's now 2 Demogorgons. Both flickering. Okay, 3 shots up.
Shots are feeling that the magic has left, that very powerful magic has left them, is pissed. And is going to so it's going to first come back 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 back to here, and is then going to fire one of the Eldritch Blasts at the Demogorgon to the north.
Okay.
27.
Okay. Yeah, that one hits. Let's just do a quick find out. Yeah, and that one disappears.
Lovely. Now, can I cast a bonus action spell now before my other Eldritch Blasts?
You've got 4 I should say that you were casting 4 because that's what you're casting. So you need to do those first.
Need to do the full run. Okay, so I'm going to do 3 more at this one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's almost like like Rambo with the chain gun, just very upset. 21.
Misses.
In rage. 24.
Hits.
And a crit!
And a crit. Well done. Yep, so they all hit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so 14 for the first one.
Mm-hmm.
For the second one, I'm going to change to necrotic, and I'm going to add the extra damage die.
Yep.
So that's 17 plus 2 plus 3. Not great.
Hang on. Oh, yeah, good. Yeah, carry on.
And because I hit them with 2 Eldritch Blasts, I would like to push... let me hang on one. Hold, please. I would like to push them 10 feet away.
Okay, cool. So what's the damage?
Numbers. So 14, 22, 31, 33, 35.
Okay, cool. Fabulous. Alrighty. Okay.
Then it's my bonus action.
Yes.
I would like to cast Hex.
Okay. What do you need?
I don't need anything for now. Just a shroud of darkness goes around the Demogorgon. It's for extra attacks. It's kind of like my hunter's mark. Mm-hmm. But what I can do is I can make it roll a particular ability check or a particular, basically whether it's strength, dex, con, etc. like that. Roll with disadvantage. So as they, and I don't want them to see the rogue anymore. So wisdom checks with disadvantage.
Okay, great. Okay,
Nice.
So then in that case, yeah, let's do... Oh, you pushed me back 10 foot as well, didn't you?
Yes, please.
All right, great. Actually, let's go to there. Oh, no, that's... I want my... There you go. Oh my god, I've been trying to get this, like... I just want the ruler. There we go, great. All right then. So yeah, let's shut you down. So can I get a wisdom save from you then, Dan?
Yep. I'm not even going to bother with my talisman. That's a 10.
Okay, you're confused. Okay, so Bessie, you're under my control, aren't you? Yes.
When you say under your control, am I being possessed?
You're being like maddened, essentially.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So let's move you. What's your passive? Passive perception.
Sorry. Yeah, let me get my thing.
I don't think you're going to be enough.
10.
Yeah, I don't think you're enough to see her up there. So let's just do you down this way instead. Ooh, let's get you to there. Yes. All right. Actually, before you do that, I'm going to get you to drop your sword.
Oh, cool.
And then move 30 feet.
Right.
Okay. And can you drop your auras as well for me?
Can you do that as a paladin? Is it just...
Yeah, I don't think I can do it. I'm just blessed.
You can turn them on and turn them off. I believe.
I would have absolutely no idea how to do that.
I will double check that.
Sorry.
Let me have a look. Actually, I'll ask the chat. Chat, can you turn auras on and off?
Could I have another aura that I can activate as a spell? But these ones, I think, just follow me around.
Let's have a look. See if anybody comes up. Aura's kind of just on. Gotcha. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Doof Daddy.
We will take that.
Thanks,
as
Doof Daddy.
Actually, let's go back to
You have to ask your
here.
deity. You have to be like, please turn them off.
I can't sleep. It's just so noisy.
Yeah, please. The aura, the
Get it
light
out.
blinding me. It's like a neon light.
Let's go to there, actually. We're going to dash. We're going to drop your sword, and then we're going for a dash.
Okay.
All right. Okay, and then we're
All right.
through to Silmer.
All right, we'll pop out and shoot with the oath bow. Actually, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast lightning arrow. And then, yeah. Sorry, my roll 20 is moving very slow.
So what we got? Lightning arrow, cool. So you get extra 4d8 lightning damage. Fantastic.
Nice.
Oh, crits it again.
Let's
Let's have a look, see what this does.
Come on, and the lightning arrow damage.
This could be it.
And Colossus Slayer. Shall double. And
And we're going to do
48.
8d8.
Oops, sorry. This
So that's 78.
can you type? I can't. Is it just /R?
Slash R 78. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Let's see what this does. So let's have a look. So what was the total here? So we got 20, 24, 28, 38, 40, 43, 49, 52, 75 damage. Ooh.
Wow.
Big
Damn, son.
hit,
It feels pretty good.
hit.
That feels pretty good.
That is a big hit. All right. Anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, I'd like to take my second action and do it again.
Okay.
Not the lightning, but 24. I'm gonna re-roll that 14 to try and get a crit, which I did not get.
Okay. So 24 hits.
Sorry, not and Colossus Slayer.
Wow.
There's a ping. There's feeling of a bow when it gets to that exact tightness. But just at the point where I think she pulls it back further than she's ever pulled back a bow ever before. And then she feels it slip from her fingers as it fires through the air. Grace Leader, can you please explain what this looks like?
I think Silmir pulls it back. It's firing through, and I want it to go through both of its heads. Is what I would like it to do. Both of those stupid idiots. I would like to hit.
So the arrow kind of flies through and just goes through Amaryl.
Oh, Grace!
As it slams into the temple of Hathradaya, as its like mouth kind of gets kind of like pinned to its head, as it begins to fall, as it falls down, it rolls and rolls and just falls down into that pit of lava. As it then hits onto that fire, the bursting flame. As the crowd go absolutely bananas, as everything is just like buddies, 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 buddies. As you all stand there, beaten and bloodied and exhausted, as this ranger soul knife rogue has taken it down with a shot, the power shot, the shot from heaven. As the crowd are going absolutely nuts, you look up and what you can see is the queen. Hands clapping slowly. Congratulations. And that is the first episode of TPK. There we go. So, incredible surprise from out of nowhere. Was not expecting that, to be honest with you guys.
Killer blow. Wow.
Absolute
that was
killer
epic,
blow.
that crit.
Perfect time for a crit as well. Absolute perfect
on the
time.
lightning.
Oh.
On the lightning arrow. That's wild.
Absolutely stunning. Honestly, when you guys were like, right, we're going to have some layer actions, I was like, okay.
Go for it.
No. But actually, it's interesting of seeing it on paper and seeing it in game.
Yeah.
Of like the difference is like night and day. I'm so happy that we can officially on the first episode go players 1, monsters nil. Okay, yes, mate. So we're going to be releasing some more content about this coming up very, very soon, as we're going to try again interview with these guys to talk about their tactics and their ideas of how they can kind of get through, and also about an interview with me with the wonderful Josh Ellison, who's going to chat to me about how I lost and what I did and what I did horrifically wrong. But I am very excited because there will be another episode of TPK. So keep your eyes open, and maybe we'll talk to you about it. So, as always, keep fighting. Look for that big monster and bring it down onto its knees, begging for mercy. I love you guys very, very much. You guys in the chat have been incredible, and I love you very much. And this, everyone at CRITic, is a winner. It's an absolute winner today. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time.
Awesome.
Here
Thank you,
on
Joe.
Total Party
Thanks,
Knockout.
Joe.
Big love.
Bye.